the population of the Philippines. We have 1.3 million people, almost 1%. Taguig is one of the biggest income earners of the Philippines. So ang infra ng Taguig is between 7 to 9 billion. So sa 7 billion a year, in 3 years, 21 billion. Ang 1 billion mo, wala pang 4%. Ang Taguig used to be underwater for 3 months. Pag umulan ng December or November, hanggang January na yon. Awan ng Diyos, hindi masyadong bumabaha ngayon. Very minor. So what's my point? Imbestigahan niyo po kami. Huwag niyo pong i-exempt ang kahit anong city. Huwag niyo i-exempt si Alan Cayetano. Huwag niyo i-exempt ang congressman namin. Huwag niyo i-exempt yung kapatid ko na dating mayor. Huwag niyo i-exempt si Vico Soto. Huwag niyo i-exempt si Joel Villanueva. Lalong niyong wag i-exempt si Jinggoy Estrada. Huwag niyo i-exempt ang mga congressman. Pero bakit? Sandali lang. Nagsalita ka, Diskaya, bawal ka na. Pero ikaw, Bryce, dahil senador binanggit mo, sige, sabihin mo lang kung saan mo gusto, doon ka na magstay. Hindi ata tama po iyon. No? So, ganun din ang hamon ko sa DPWH. Para kuman kapatid, yung bagong secretary, hinahamon ko siya na saan na ang listahan ng lahat ng projects, ang lahat ng 15, para isang posting na lang tayo. Hindi yung parang nachismis ka na magse-Senate President ka, biglang may lalabas na listahan. O nachichismis si Lito, nakikipag-usap sa akin, baka may lumabas na listahan sa'yo. Pinag-uusapan namin yung paborito kong Maha Blanca ba tawag doon? Na dinadala niya, tibok-tibok pala, tibok-tibok. So Mr. President, I understand the stress. Bagong upo ang majority, the country is in turmoil in sense of finding an answer, but there are rules we have to follow. So, mahaba pa to, pero witness protection program, doon pa lang po sa protektahan. Marami siyang pera, may security. So, kung napatay siya, we will never know. We will never know who the mastermind is because a simple sulat order na please protect them. Protect them, give them 48 hours. Pag hindi sila nagsabi kung sino. Pag sila nagsabi, pero BS ulit yung sinabi nila, di-discharge natin. Number 3, hindi po kami ang nag-request ng meron pong taga Office of Sergeant at Arms. Pinapaliwanag namin na sinabi na pag may nangyari sa kanila dito, pag dito sa Senate, yung perception na sumusunod tayo sa witness. Ang majority ang sumagot ng may legal at may actual or physical custody, pero parating under OSAA yan at yung OSAA masusunod. Hinahanap ko yung transcript kung... Yeah. Okay, anyway, hinahanap ko kung nabanggit na meron taga-OSAA doon. Pero nabanggit ko, I know, wag na tayo mag-ubos ng oras to look at the TSN. Ang concern namin, sinong magko-coach o kakausap sa kanya doon. Don't worry, mahigpit ang rules, di ba? Tapos nandun ang OSAA, wala nga yung OSAA doon eh. So yun ang point namin. Hindi po namin criticize ang OSAA, hindi namin nahanap. Pero napakabigat ng ano na to, ng mga allegations dito eh. So yung integrity ng witnesses, napaka-importante. Opinion, I agree with you, Mr. Senate President. Dapat hindi dapat hindi tinatamaan. Nabanggit nyo, devious, ibig sabihin makademonyo, yung plot na magkakaroon ng bagong Senate President. Unang-una, ang nagbanggit na mag-ingat sa coup ay kasama nyo sa majority nung Thursday dito, hindi kami sa minority. Pangalawa, 2007 pa ako nandito sa Senado. Wala pa akong nakitang minority dito na ayaw maging majority. Si Coco Pimentel, tuwan-tuwa sa magiging minority, pero gusto niya maging majority at gusto niya maging Senate President. Sa 24 sa atin dito, baka si Lito Lapid lang ang ayaw maging Senate President. Pero baka gusto mo rin. Baka gusto mo rin. Pwede rin. Pwede rin. Oh. So, 3 na lang kailangan natin, Supremo. 9 na kami, pang 10 ka, 3 na lang, 13, Supremo. Okay. What's my point, Mr. President? Hindi po kami ang nagsabing may plot. Alam niyo po, kung nabasa ko to sa Facebook, napakaganda. Sabi niya, what is the difference between stupidity and intelligence? Sabi niya, ang intelligence may hangganan. Tama nga naman, wala naman hangganan ng stupidity, di ba? So tanong ko sa inyo, mga kasama ko, sa minority man majority, sinong tanga na magkuku tapos i-announce tapos ilalagay sa Facebook na may numero na sila? Di ba? Wala naman magkuku. Tapos i-announce, tapos sasabihin na meron. Siyempre, lahat tayo may supporter, kinikilig yun. O ilabas natin bukas na si JB Ejercito ang magiging Senate President, kikiligin po ang mga supporter ni JB Ejercito. Ilagay po natin na si Jinggoy Estrada, kikiligin supporter niya, magagalit naman yung galit sa kanya. So, we respect the majority and your prerogatives, Mr. President, di ba? Wala akong kinausap na senador over the weekend. In fact, nahiya ako sa minority because ang paalam ko sa kanila, minority leader. Di ba? But I can tell you straight in everyone's faces with all humility, dahil alam niyo to, you offered me the Senate presidency in 2016. Pero ang kasama doon ay magiging Secretary ay Justice Committee si Leila de Lima na alam kong ang tanging pakay ay tanggalin si Duterte, plus other committees that I did not agree with. That was the cost. Hindi ko kayang bayaran yung cost na yon. Hindi ko kayang bayaran yung cost na yon. So, I lost it. Napunta kay Coco Pimentel and it was good for the country. Panay Mindanao. But yun yung cost. Oh, it was offered to me again last month. But sabi ko, hindi ko kayang saksakin sa likod. Kahit sa harap, hindi ko kayang saksakin si Chis Escudero. So humanap ng ibang kandidato. And I think, at this time, Senator Soto has a role to play. And he is Senate President. Di ba? So if and when it is offered to me, it will be in terms that I can pay the cost. Kasi lahat yan may cost eh. Ang hirap maging independent po ngayon. Bawat galaw natin, ituloy natin yung hearing, may galit kasi may independent commission na. Huwag natin ituloy ang hearing, parang may pinagtatakpan tayo. That's why I'm glad that the Senator Lacson said, tuloy yung hearing. Let's focus, may mastermind dito. Yung mastermind ang kailangan mabunyag. Bakit? Kasi kung hindi uulitin. Pangalawa po, may kultura, naging madali sa mastermind kasi kultura nating corruption. Sa maraming paraan. So, Mr. President, I beg to disagree that hindi nasunod ang rules. But we're starting out. And our plate is full. Sa minority, we have a nation-building agenda. We plan to participate sa budget hearing. Sinabi, wala ng flood control funds. Some want it sa feeding program. Some want it sa education. Some want it in different programs. So we'll all be busy here, but we have to establish. So what do we do now? I do not know the pleasure of Senator Jinggoy or the pleasure of the chairman of the Blue Ribbon Committee kung siya hold. But as of now, hindi natin i-reverse ang plenary sa Pasay City Jail. If you ask me to vote, ako gusto ko dito. Kasi hindi naman penalty ang contempt in the sense na gano'n, no? But Mr. President, hindi naman pwedeng magbobotohan tayo dito sa plenary tapos i-reverse ng kung sino man.
Yeah, with the maybe recognized.
Yeah, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just on the technicalities of the rules, let me just state for the fact na yan po yung original request ni Senator Marcoleta. There was a letter given to the Senate President at that time that Bryce Hernandez be remanded back to the Senate. So for clarity lang po yan. And then we had a debate after the Senate President tried to look for a win-win solution after the witness had asked, going back to what I said earlier, that did not be brought back to the Senate. When the new Senate Blue Ribbon Chair was elected, which is the gentleman on the podium today, Senator Panfilo Lacson, he conferred with the Senate President. Nilalagay ko lang po yung proper context, no? Kinausap niya yung Senate President na ibalik na lang po sa Senado. So, wala po talaga tayong bina-violate na rule niyan. Although, I think to keep this long story short, Mr. President, naawa kasi ako kay Senator Erwin Tulfo. Kanina pa naghihintay ng 3:30. Yan ang pangako ko sa kanya na magbigay siya ng privileged motion and privileged speech. Para, ano lamang po, para siguro ma-rectify itong problemang ito. May we ask the gentleman, are you objecting to the recommitment of the witness to the Senate? Because if so, then I'll make the proper motion and we will sustain the decision of the Senate President. And that's it. Because if there's an objection, Mr. President, I clearly remember my compadre, Senator Bato de la Rosa, giving a very passionate speech that here in the Senate, protektado sila dito. Hindi kami katulad ng House na binabadyan yung witness. I believe him. And I believe the Sergeant at Arms was appointed by the predecessor of Senator Soto, our Sergeant at Arms, can be trusted, Mr. President. So if that is the case, to end this discussion, let's just have a debate in plenary. Or debate, rather, I will move for a motion and let us decide with finality where will the witness be remanded, Mr. President. Because as far as I'm concerned, I will sustain the decision of the Senate President to bring him back here to the Senate. That is what everybody wanted last week, including the minority. So, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, I will yield.
For a while.
Sorry.
Who will yield?
Yeah. Me,
Okay, I will yield, Your Honor.
Okay, the minority leader is recognized.
Sorry, Mr. Presiding Officer, to make it hard. I will yield to Senator Joel to answer that. But the commitment I want is we follow the rules. So next time, pag nagbotohan tayo dito, hindi pa pwedeng may post-action tayo to unless it's an emergency. Nilipat na eh.
I just answered that. Mr. President, as far as, Mr. President, may I be recognized? As
With
far
the
as,
information of the minority leader,
Yes.
the deputy minority leader.
yes, Mr. President.
I wish to speak, Mr. President, if I may, because it is related to what the minority leader
But, Mr. President,
mentioned, and I'm sure the
for a while,
minority
for a while.
leader will be able
Session
to.
suspended.